Now we're going to get into some advanced settings for our video. We are still in the settings area. I went under files and then I picked my video and I went to settings. This is where we can customize the size and do all these other options. But below those options we have more. The first thing that we have is the option to do something after the video plays. You can choose nothing, which is fine, and that's the option right here. Below nothing, though, you can take the user to a site, and if I click on that, it's going to show up in the window here, and it's going to say open in a new window, which basically means what it's going to do is we give it a URL in this box, and right when the video ends it just jumps to this site, whatever site that we put in this box, and it can either open in a new window or stay in the same one, and you can turn that on and off here. And then it says to choose yes below to let your viewers replicate your video with their affiliate ID, and you can turn that on or off too, and depending on what video what you're using the video for, you might want to turn this on or not. You can actually give them the video, they can replicate it with their affiliate ID, and they will put it on their site and they can be your affiliate now, so it can help you out. You can also choose to display a button instead of taking somebody to a site, and you would just click this link here, display a button, and they already have pre-made buttons for you, or you can use one of these templates and add your own information. Again, below that it's going to ask you to open in a new window or not. You can choose, and then you can also put the URL for where you want the button to go. Could be a buy now button or take somebody to a website. And then we see this information that says tick the box below to let your viewers replicate the video again, so you can still turn this on, and then we can add some text here in this box right here. We can change the color, you put different code, or you can use the palette here, and you can also select background color, and you can choose to have a translucent background or not. And there's my button right there, and that's how I could choose to display a button. I can also choose to display some HTML, which means I can just paste in any code and it will display whatever is on this code. It could be a video, it could be another website, and then you can also choose the background color and to make the background translucent or not. And you can see right here it says, for example, you can use PayPal code for a buy now button or an AWeber code to get people to sign up to your mailing list. You could put that right in here. So it would display that right at the end of the video. So that all of these choices are for after the video. Another feature, if we scroll down a little bit farther, is all of these additional features. First off, we have the overlay, and overlays let you create call to actions and messages over the video. So this is going to be while the video is playing, you can actually put this over the video, so it could be text. It's mostly going to be text. So text, we can also make it a link so people could click the video and could click somewhere. You can also tell it where you want the text to be placed, so we could say we want it in the top or the bottom. It can fade in, it can slide in, it can do all of that stuff, and it can also go to a link if we copy that and put in our information. Also, over here on the right where it says start time and duration, you can actually choose in minutes. The first box is for minutes, the second box is for seconds. You can choose where you want this overlay to turn on, basically. So it can be off for the whole time, and then near the end of the video you could have it start, and then it could be on for however long you want it to be on. So if my video was 3 minutes and I knew that I start talking about buying now at 10 seconds before the end, I could go in here and I could type 2 and then 50, 2 minutes 50 seconds, and I want it the duration. I want it to be on the screen for 10 seconds, and then I can add more. So I can have one in the beginning, one in the end. A lot of options with the overlay. You can also do image overlays. That's the next choice underneath the features. You can actually have an image turn on and show up over your video, and you can do it on a cue point or on pause. So if somebody paused, you could have the image pop up, which would be nice. It would be on the screen, or on a certain cue point. So if we choose cue point, it's going to be the minutes and seconds and duration again. We can also choose the position as well. And then we can also turn this on and just say we want it until the video ends. So here's where we would find our image. We would click browse. You can also enter a URL. And again, you can have more of these, more than one of these. So that's pretty cool. The next option under features is an intro video. You can set up any of your other video files to be played before this with no controls visible. So what you can do is you can use you can click this and find a video for your intro. As long as you upload it to Easy Video Player, it'll let you choose any of your videos, and it'll play it back without any controls. So something nice, you could put this in the beginning of all your videos, and then it would be branded, or all videos related to a certain product. Okay, underneath intro videos is elements, and when we click on elements, it lets you put HTML code, which will be displayed at a specific time in the video. For instance, a buy now button or anything like that. And here's where you put the code. You can even name it, but that's fine. You don't have to give it a name if you don't want. You can also decide when you want it to start and how long you want it to last. So there we go with HTML. Now, watermarks. People are always worried about having their videos protected. Well, you can put a watermark on it, and that's a little graphic that will be on your video, and it will be in a certain place on your video, so it protects you from people copying. All you would do is you would click browse and go to your image, and then it asks you where you want your video, at the top left, right, bottom, center, and that's how you do a watermark. You can also create a whole entire page. You can create a page to place your video on without writing any code. You can add a header, images, and Facebook-powered comments, and you turn it on by clicking yes, and then you can actually have your URL, and then it shows you the example. It would be kickstartvideo.com/ whatever you type. You can style it as a blog post, you can add extra content, and you can even turn on Facebook integration. And this is a whole entire page where your video is going to be, but it's also going to be branded and personalized just for you, so it's really nice. There's also the mid-video roll, and it gives viewers a sample before bringing up a message. So you can use this to prepare them before they continue, or even to make them opt in before they watch the rest. So what you could do is you could offer a great free video with a tip, and then leave out one little section of the tip and say, if you want to know this one little section, fill out this opt-in form. So you can have the timer determine when it comes on, the color, the translucent, the text color. You can use Facebook, Twitter, and you can even have an opt-in form. You can also have a continue button, so they have to click that to continue. And then you can also choose how long you would like the state to be remembered. For instance, 1 hour, they won't be able to see the content again. Another option for cookies there. Okay, below that there's exclusivity, and you can make it exclusive so that only people with passwords can get in, and they can use you can require them to use Facebook or Twitter or a password or an opt-in form again. So this would be not in the middle of the video, but before they could watch it at all. So you could email it out, and only special members with the password can log in. We also have security. And we have two things. We have rotating links and site restriction. Rotating links sets it up so each time your video is viewed, a new link will be generated, which means if people share your video, they are not going to have the right link. You can also enable site restriction, which it says here, it prevents people from copying the embed code and placing it on their own pages. And then the last but not least option is spread the love, which is basically a little thing that lets you promote the ClickBank ID software and get other people to try it out. After that, you just have the option to track your sales. We usually don't turn it on because we can use analytics, but if you want to use the Easy Video Player page or Insight analytics, turn this on and click save. And once you click save, all of those settings are set up, and then you just go and get your videos code and put it on your site.